the expert TFlab Trading Journal, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Traders can download the expert file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms from this section. Furthermore,
Do you know why your profits are smaller than your losses? Because you don't analyze your trades, you just execute them. Download the Trading Journal app for MetaTrader 4 and 5 for free now.
In addition to that, to gain a much deeper understanding of exactly how the expert works and operates, they can refer to this specific page. From the Navigator section, we select the expert file, and by dragging the file onto the chart, we run the expert. We go to the Dependencies tab, and from this section, we enable the Allow DLL Imports option. After that, we go to the Inputs tab, where you need to enter your own dedicated license for this expert in this section. To obtain the license, you can visit the TradingFinder website and get the license for this expert from the Support section. Just make sure to note that the license you receive is only valid for that specific device. It will not work on other devices. After entering the license, click the Confirm button. Once the expert is launched, a trading panel will be displayed on the chart. By clicking on the top of the panel, you can easily move it around the chart, and by clicking on the minimize icon, you can minimize the panel. You can also resize it, and by clicking again, you can return the panel to its default state. The FX Trading Journal Expert is a trading dashboard for recording a trading journal and analyzing performance. It offers various tools and can display detailed and precise information to traders with full breakdowns, which is useful for trade management, capital management, and providing traders with the ability to review their trading strategies. When you run the expert, a specialized and professional panel is displayed for traders, which includes 3 review tabs. The first tab, which is related to the trading dashboard, where we can view account details and our performance. The second tab is related to the trading calendar, which shows on which days or weeks we were profitable or negative, and the last tab is related to the trade list, where we can view a complete list of all our trades. In the Dashboard tab, at the top of the panel, there are options for setting the data display period, which allow us to, select our desired time ranges from among months, years, and select calendar days. Or from the period section, we can specify our desired period where the options, today, last 3 days, last week, last month, last 3 months, and last 6 months, along with all history, are available here. For example, if I select today, it will specify today's information, so only the data related to today will be displayed for me in this section of the panel. In the lower section, we can view the values related to profit. This shows whether the account is positive or negative, which includes 2 sections, percent and total net. These are calculated based on the sum of swap, commission, and profit, and are displayed in this section. The next section is related to trades, which displays all the trades for a specified time period. For example, here I had 8 trades today. Out of those, 3 trades had a positive win rate and 3 of them had a negative return. The next section is related to stats, where we can see the profit factor and recovery factor. The next section is about win rate, which displays the exact win rate along with the balance drawdown here. At the bottom of the panel, we can also see recently closed, which shows us the last 5 trades here, which includes the trading symbol, the type of position, and it shows how the trades were closed here, which we can see. It displays how the trades were closed, whether manually, by the expert advisor, or by reaching the target. Also, in the percentage section, it shows the distance between the open price and the close price of each trade, which is simply, these are price differences and are not directly related to profit or loss. The next section relates to the overall information for the specified time period, which includes total fees, total swap, and total lots, which shows the amount of paid fees, paid swap, and finally, total lots. It displays the total trading volume entered during the specified time period. In the next section, we can see the last trading volume we entered in the last trade size section. The next section is related to average trade duration, which shows the average duration our trades were open during the specified historical period. It displays, for example, that my average today is about 238 minutes, and in the final section, we can see the balance start, which, based on the selected time period, shows the balance amount from the start date. And finally, the balance now, which indicates the current balance of the account. For example, by selecting All History, we can see this information changes for me and displays all the data related to my trading account. And as you can see, the profile values change. The number of trades, stats, win rate, and balance drawdown are specified. And one of the most important features is the chart section, which we can access by clicking on the chart section. We can review the status of the trades panel as a big picture, and based on the daily panel window, we can see our profit or loss amount here. The next tab is related to the calendar, where we can review our trading calendar. Here, we can see the amount of profit or loss for the current month and weeks based on the dollar amount, and it also shows us the percentage amount, and by clicking on the left or right, we can change the month. And by moving the mouse over the trading days, positive or negative days are displayed in green or red, which is a special feature for identifying good or bad trading days in the market. At the top section, we can see the number of trades for the month, as well as the win, profit, and percentage, which are shown here. The last tab is related to the trade list, where we can, just like the first tab, we can set a specific date range for it. Right here on this screen, the all history value is clearly displayed for me to see, and I have the option to select several different viewing modes for it. For example, if I choose the today mode from the list, it immediately updates and shows me all of my specific trades for today. It displays them for me, and I can customize it as I like. I can change the headers and titles, which include the ticket that is displayed here as a fixed item, and the symbol mode, which can show the trading symbols. It can display them for me, and from this status, it shows me the profit or loss amount or open trades. The open date mode specifies the time when the trade was opened. The entry price mode displays the entry price of the trade, and the net profit and last statuses show my profit or loss here. And the close date status specifies the date the trade was closed, while the exit price mode records the exit price of the trade here. Finally, there are two main and highly important sections, notes and tags, where we can enable or disable these statuses. Also, users have the complete freedom to either expand or minimize every individual tab within the interface exactly as they wish, and simply by scrolling through the various sections of the display, they can easily move the entire table or systematically sort all the specific values according to their unique personal preferences and specific workflow requirements. But in the two main sections of trades, which are notes and tags, by clicking on any trade they are interested in, the trader can enter specific information there. In the notes section of each trade, we can write down the text we want that relates to that particular trade. In the notes section, it's possible to write longer text, and in the tag section, it is recommended to record key points briefly and as titles in this section. For example, here I have recorded the information for one of the trades, which was considered as a stop, and I set the stop based on the CPI news. Now, traders can enter various types of information in this section, such as the trading style like ICT, or smart money, the reason for entering the trade, and keys, for example, the formation of a pattern or a trading strategy like Ryan Soldier, the reason for closing the trade, such as reaching the target, and so on. In general, we can record the key and important points of each trade. We can enter these in the notes section so that traders can review their trades based on the information they've entered, improve their trading mindset and strategies, and enhance their performance. They can make themselves more advanced, and ultimately, by executing each trade, For example, I will execute a trade in this section, and in the status section, the executed trade. In this section, we can see that it is in a positive state. And this section updates in real time. And by closing the price, the status will be shown as either profit or loss. We can also do this with different trading symbols. For example, here I will execute a trade on the Ethereum symbol, and in the section, we can view the trade in the status section, and by closing the trade, it will be displayed for me in this section. Well, friends, we've reached the end of the FX Trading Journal dashboard tutorial. I hope you use this tool to improve your performance and to optimize your trades. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section, and wish you success and profitability.